A future uncertain for Venezuela as the legal case against Maduro moves forward. FIU students voiced their thoughts on the oust of Maduro.
Still feels like this is just a start, that we have a very long way to go
as they return to campus. A Florida man behind bars.
And if it wasn't for that, we might be investigating a completely different crime.
After an alleged kidnapping. In a late message.
I had to really look at it and study it.
A letter from the 50s that found its mailbox. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Jose Carlos Rodriguez. And I'm Anthony Cruz. Today is Tuesday, January 6, 2026.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Nicolás Maduro sits behind bars this morning after facing a federal judge. Maduro and his wife made their first court appearance in New York yesterday. And as CNN's Maribel Gonzalez reports, the people of Venezuela are left with many unanswered questions about the future of their country.
Deposed Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro was escorted by U.S. law enforcement back to a New York detention center after appearing in court along with his wife, Cecilia Flores. The two were arraigned Monday on federal drug and weapons charges following their capture during a U.S. military operation over the weekend. Maduro and Flores both pleading not guilty to all charges. Maduro stating in court he was kidnapped on Saturday and that he is still the president of Venezuela. President Donald Trump over the weekend saying otherwise and threatening to expand military operations beyond Venezuela into Colombia. Maduro's capture now raising questions as to what may happen next.
It's a great country that's been decimated by the Maduro regime. Nobody is disputing that. No one's also disputing the fact that the overwhelming majority of Americans do not support another failed foreign war.
Former Vice President and Maduro loyalist Delcy Rodriguez sworn in Monday as Venezuela's acting president. Monday evening, top U.S. officials briefed a select group of bipartisan lawmakers on Venezuela in a classified setting. This amidst growing concern from some members of Congress who say the military operation was illegal because it lacked congressional authorization. The House Speaker pushed back.
My appreciation of this entire thing is it was completely authorized by law. It's well within Article 2, and now we're getting our Article 1 briefing exactly on the timetable.
I'm Maribel Gonzalez reporting.
A roller coaster of emotion for the Venezuelan community. Students here at FIU say that they watched the news develop in real time, first in shock, then in fear, and eventually in hope, before new questions emerge about what happens next.
So everything started around 2 in the morning. I was just scrolling on social media, scrolling on TikTok.
For many Venezuelan students, it started the same way. Videos across social media and a question. Is this real?
And when I saw the first video of the bombing, I scrolled by and I was like, this is not true.
I thought it was AI. You know, nowadays I think it's very hard to tell the difference, but eventually more videos started coming in.
Within minutes, confusion turned into certainty and into fear, as social media gave way to phone calls back home.
The first person I texted was my dad, and my messages were not coming through. They were hearing like bombings, even in the small town that I grew up in, that's about 15 minutes away from the capital.
Hours later, some students say fear started to shift into celebration and hope.
We couldn't really believe it. Also, we started the year, so kind of it was like a gift of New Year, to be honest, seeing this.
But as U.S. leaders spoke about a transition, leaving parts of the old regime in power, the celebration quickly turned into uncertainty.
The former vice president is now the unofficial, illegitimate interim president of the country, and until I don't see all of them out, I don't think justice has been served. It still feels like this is just a start, that we have a very long way to go.
And uncertainty is what many Venezuelans here are still sitting with today, waiting to see what a transition looks like and who ends up holding the power of their country.
And a 60-year-old man is under arrest this morning after police say he lured an 11-year-old boy away from his campsite and held him for 3 days. Wesh's Spencer Tracy has the story.
Al Hairston, please.
A traffic stop in Flagler County quickly turned into a child rescue and a major criminal case.
Come up here, please.
Darnell Harrison appeared before a judge who denied him bond Sunday morning. He's accused of kidnapping an 11-year-old boy who had been missing for 3 days.
Again, probable cause was previously determined by the court. As argued by the state, the kidnapping charge and the robbery charge are both crimes that are punishable by life in prison, so there is not the same entitlement to bond, and you'll be held without bond on those 2 counts, sir.
Deputies say the case began December 31st when they stopped a white Ford truck in Bunnell after report of suspicious activity. Inside was Hairston and 2 juveniles. The 11-year-old told deputies he had been kidnapped and feared for his life. Investigators say the child was lured to a campsite in the woods, choked unconscious, then threatened with a knife and a gun, then tied up and gagged with duct tape.
Told us that he thought they were going to kill him.
Deputies say the child was forced to hide on the floorboard of the truck while traveling. Also in the truck, a 15-year-old boy who is now facing charges after deputies say he drove off in Harrison's vehicle, rammed a patrol car, and crashed. The sheriff's office says the 2 juveniles were in a Snapchat group chat where the 11-year-old warned that Harrison was a sexual predator. Sheriff Rick Staley says that may have led to a plan to lure and kidnap the child.
See something, say something. A caller that knew his background as a sex offender with 2 children in his pickup truck and called us. And if it wasn't for that, we might be investigating a completely different crime.
Covering Flagler County, Spencer Tracy, West 2 News.
McDonald's faces a proposed class action lawsuit following the return of the McRib. The 4 people who sued accused McDonald's of falsely advertising the limited time sandwich as containing real pork meat. The suit claims it is instead made of lower grade cuts. McDonald's responded to the accusation, claiming they have always been transparent and that the McRib is made with 100% boneless pork sourced from the U.S.
And flu season is ongoing in the U.S., with this one reaching the highest levels of activity seen in 25 years. A new flu strain named Subclade K has spread nationwide at very high levels, and the severity of the strain has not hospitalized many, but doctor visits haven't been this high since 1997. Only 4 states, Montana, Vermont, South Dakota, and West Virginia, are reporting moderate or low activity.
And Anthony, listen to this. The people's favorite coffee shop is planning to shake up their new holiday menu.
Well, as long as my cafecito stays the same, I'm fine. And that's still ahead, and so is this story.
I had to really look at it and study it. I couldn't believe the date on it.
How a woman unexpectedly got a blast from the past. Don't go anywhere. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
To reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
An unexpected delivery from another time. A North Dakota woman got something very unexpected in her mailbox. A letter from 1953.
KFYR's Jody Kurtzman explains how this message, lost in time, found its way home.
Anna Mock doesn't get a lot of surprises in her mailbox.
Bills.
So imagine the Kintyre woman's shock when she discovered this letter in her stack of mail.
This was a doozy. I had to really look at it and study it. I couldn't believe the date on it.
The date? June 10th, 1953.
So
the letter appeared in Anna's mailbox 3 days before Christmas 2025.
It went out via airmail.
The letter was addressed to AVARP and Ann Gross. There's no address, just Kintyre, North Dakota.
What's the chances of it after 73 years?
The seal was broken, and Anna couldn't resist reading the letter.
Last night we had a memorial mass for
the writer, Ben.
Good morning.
Details his daily life in the Army.
Reads like they were going into battle.
Anna has lived in the Kintyre area her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
She knew exactly who the Gross family was.
They come from a very large family.
The Gross family farm is just down the road from Anna's. Valentine Gross, the V on that envelope, now lives in Bismarck.
I'll carry the cross.
He'd seen this letter before.
There were about 300 men.
It was one of dozens his older brother Benedict wrote while in the Army.
I grew up in the 30s and we threw nothing away.
Last fall, Valentine mailed all those letters back to his brother Ben, who now lives in Georgia.
This is now Wednesday.
Jody Kurtzman reporting for your news leader.
And starting today, Starbucks is sweetening its winter menu. It's going to be featuring a new iced Dubai chocolate mocha, and along with that launch, the chain is also rolling out 2 new caramel protein drinks. And for fans of seasonal drinks, do not worry, the pistachio latte is making a return, joined by a brand new pistachio cortado. The expanded lineup follows last year's Dubai chocolate-inspired matcha latte, which first appeared on Starbucks' secret menu. And don't go anywhere, you're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
And that's all the time that we have for today. I'm Jose Carlos Rodriguez.
And I'm Anthony Cruz. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.